What's up everybody, this is Limitz bringing you guys another high level Halo Wars video. This game is going to be against GC Velocity, MikeBEASTon, and SG Mythic. And I'm playing with Elysium X and Praxithea. And this is going to be an Anders double Arby mirror on Exile. And so I spawned in the middle here, and the first thing I'm going to do is highlight the free base next to me for Praxithea to expand. And since I'm going to be the single base Arby this game, I have quite a few options on what I can do. I can either go Temple 2nd offense, Temple 2nd defense, or Temple 3rd defense. And Praxithea scouted out MikeBEASTon's expansion, which is going to be in the middle tier for their team. And there is a white box in the very back, but we're not going to get around to scouting that. But you'll be able to tell which arbiter expanded and which arbiter did not expand, because one of their arbiters is going to have to come on offense, and whichever arbiter is not on offense is going to be the double base Arby. And so BEASTon stole the crates right between me and Praxithea's bases, and I'm going to be struggling for crates this game. But it doesn't really matter because I went Temple 3rd defense. So I'm good on my eco, even though I'm going to take a little bit of Praxithea's supplies right in front of his base. So my Arby gets out here, and the first thing I'm going to do is send it straight over to Praxithea's secondary. And I'm going to send my ghost here to scout, and hopefully I can see which arbiter is coming towards Praxithea's secondary. But I don't catch anything, and actually the red arbiter is already at Praxithea's secondary. And instead of hitting Praxithea's secondary, Velocity is actually going to completely bypass him and go straight to my base, which is not very good because I'm not really positioned to play defense on myself this game. And so I'm going to kind of scramble up a defense as quickly as possible, and I'm going to throw up a turret in the front of my base here and queue up a suicide grunt. And this is when some unfortunate events happen. He ports in a grunt. I tried to rage it. I got latched onto his arbiter instead, and I took the grunt. So things aren't really looking good for my arbiter right now. I'm half health, and it's a full health Arby on me. So I have an opportunity here to grunt him, and I see that he's moving his Arby, so I'm going to try and stop my grunt from going through the portal, and once again doesn't work for some reason, and it still goes through the portal. And now my other grunt's about to come out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to micro my two grunts to go right into this Arby, and I'm going to go into a quick rage here, rage down his grunt, and hope for the best. And it works. So I'm going to be able to rage that grunt, and both my grunts land into his Arby, and I even the odds on Velocity pretty quickly. And at this point, Praxithea is hitting Velocity's base with a double suicide grunt rush. And I have to hustle straight over to Praxithea's secondary because Mythic just arrived. And although I do rage a good majority of these grunts here, it doesn't matter because Praxithea was on an outpost instead of a keep. So with the grunts that did get through, he's already basically blackbarred. And so, although Praxithea is going to eventually get a keep, which he gets right there, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be able to save his base. The damage has already been done. And if you look over, Velocity's main base is about almost dead, low red bar. And if you look on the mini-map, MikeBEASTon and Elysium are having an Anders duel at our own reactors. and they will be splitting the reactors 1 and 1. And once Praxithea lost his base here, I'm in a horrible position because BEASTon's hogs are coming straight to my base and Mythic is raging down my Arbiter. I really don't have the money to rage, so I'm just going to lose my Arby. However, Elysium is going to be able to kill Velocity's Arby, and Praxithea is going to be able to finish Velocity's base. So Velocity's actually defeated now. Praxithea is going to recall. Praxithea starts to rage BEASTon's hogs when he forces the D-bomb, and he's going to get out. And we were all in a party because we were searching each other out, and our party exploded at this point. And instead of queuing up another pad, I saved my money here, and I'm just going to get my Arby out as quickly as possible. And by the time my Arby's out, that D-bomb should be gone, so BEASTon's not going to be able to kill my base. However, Elysium was trying to kill BEASTon's secondary, but SG Mythic recalled. So Elysium was unsuccessful in killing BEASTon's secondary and is kind of regrouping to head back to my base and buy me a little bit more time. And so Praxithea had a nice grunt just waiting for Mythic, and we see that Mythic's Arby was heading up to my base again, and Elysium books it out of there, doesn't lose a single hog. My Arby is about 4/5 out, and now we are going to be pushing because Elysium has Gauss and MikeBEASTon does not have Gauss. And Praxithea and Elysium are going to be targeting BEASTon's secondary. And I'm going to rage run over to help him out as soon as I can. BEASTon gets Gauss a little bit later than Elysium and has quite about, I would say, about 5 or 6 less hogs than Elysium. So Elysium really won this Anders battle. And Praxithea is already catching BEASTon's hogs, and I'm rage running up there, and I'm going to finish off the rest of his hogs. And although Mythic has his Arby, Elysium has just way too much Gauss. And we took out BEASTon's secondary, and that's pretty much going to be the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a great day.